All right, so what did you think of the first episode?
Um, I was lost in the first 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like, I'm assuming it was just like a video game, like, the typical Sonic adventures. It, they didn't explain anything at all.
I kind of like that when they just like jump, they just like put you in there. They don't have to explain everything word for word.
Yeah, it's just, I was like, who that? Who this? Who that? Who that?
Don't
Who
worry,
did?
we'll introduce them later.
Yeah, and then there's, and then Eggman has like a bunny.
Oh yeah, cream and cheese.
Yeah, and I'm like, who that? Why is she trapped? Is she friends of Sonic? Are they trying to rescue her? And I'm like, who? What? Explain! I don't know what's going on. Please, somebody help
It kind of like
me.
in Breath of the Wild. It's like they just throw you into the game. Like, all right, figure it out.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, no, please guide me. Who are these people? Um, uh, it's pretty good. Like the animation still holds up to this day.
Right. I will say, Sonic's hair changes. Not in this series, but like each series that Sonic is in, his hair changes. Like in this series, he only had 3 quills, but actually he's supposed to have like 6 quills
Huh? Why?
because that's how he's rigged in 3D. He has 6 quills, but in this one, I guess it was like cheaper and faster to only make it to where he only had 3 quills.
Hmm, I guess it. I guess it's easier to animate 3 quills. Yeah, weird. And um, that's kind of like it. Like it just seems like a good show so far.
Yeah. What I do like, it established his strength and his weakness right at the back. His strength, that he's super fast. He can go fast at the speed of sound. But his weakness, he can't swim.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's like, oh crap, pool. Mm.
Yeah. When he was flying in the air and landing in the pool, it reminded me of what I used to do in GTA. Just go in a helicopter, jump off, and try to land in the pool. It never worked.
Never worked.
Also, I realized that pool must be really deep because canonically, Sonic is 3'3", and he sunk really deep in that pool. Cause pools are normally like what 5 or 6 feet at the deep end.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a really deep pool.
Yeah, I guess. Well, sometimes like if pools can also be like 8 feet or like 10 feet too.
Yeah, I mean that looked like it was one of those Olympian pools where like you train for the Olympics.
Was that kid like an Olympic swimmer or something?
No, he's just rich.
Oh, he's a rich little shit.
We'll get to him soon.
Hmm. All right, let's next episode then.
All right. So, what do you think of episode 2?
Mm, I like an okay start to the series.
We're
Mm.
ready in Area 99, boys.
Oh yeah, Sonic rated area
We
51
gotta
before
get
it was
them
cool.
anime bunny girls.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That's I don't know, it's just like this episode's just kind of like okay for me.
Yeah, it's introducing Sonic's friends.
Yeah. And I'm just waiting for Amy because I like Amy. She's
Yeah.
cute.
Also, what do you think of the Scouter?
Oh yeah, like the Scouter. When I saw that, I'm like, you know what? Dragon Ball Z reference right there. Dragon Ball Z reference right there.
There's a lot of parallels between Sonic and Dragon Ball Z. Let me tell you.
Well, no shit. Like he turned Super Saiyan. So that's a thing. So, but this episode's okay. I'm not that big of a fan with the little kid. It's just compared to like how Sonic's gang is drawn, and then you look at Chris. He looks very weird looking.
Yeah, he's a human.
Yeah, but it's like they don't really mesh together well.
Yeah,
It's like it's kind of like two different art styles clashing together. It's weird for me.
pretty much.
Hmm. But like I'm not that big of a fan of the kid. He just seems kind of boring.
Well, his father has a jet, and his parents are like super rich.
So
Yeah,
he is a tool just for money. That's it.
yeah. I mean, honestly, he's like a spectator.
Yeah, pretty much, I guess.
Yeah,
He's
he won those like blank canvases.
he's just the kid that just goes, "Wow, wee, that's
Yeah, and
cool.
if they
Oh my
need
god."
exposition, they'll tell it to Chris, and therefore they'll tell the audience.
Okay, so Chris is just there to be the hype man.
Pretty much.
Okay, I get you. But like good up. It's good episode.
Okay, before we move on, I must show you a scene from the Japanese dub.
All right, let me see. He cursed.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Japanese go hardcore. He actually said shit.
That's awesome.
Shit! Then get out of here.
Huh? Of course, like that wouldn't run in America. Like not in my Christian country. Not in my Christian country. Bullshit.
Yeah, freaking 4 kids, they love censoring. Like there was a bunch of other censoring stuff too, just like words in the background. Like that billboard is supposed to have like a word in it. It was in English too. It's just that for some reason 4 kids decided just to like censor that out and put nothing there.
Hmm. I don't understand
Like
censorship.
this, like they're supposed to take place in America because Sonic was made for like a Western audience. So obviously this like take place in like America or like an America s like fictional world. So
Mm-hmm.
in the they have a bunch of English words in the original Japanese dubbed, but when it came over here, they decided to just give it a every word.
Okay,
So if
that's
it
weird.
looks like it should have like a word there or some kind or some type of kanji, they'll delete it.
Oh, okay, okay, I get you.
All
Yes.
right, so what do y'all think of the third episode?
Hmm. Well, this is pretty much like the introduction of Edgy Boy Knuckles.
Yeah, you see what I was talking about with the guns?
Uh huh. It was like
Yeah,
pew pew
so
pew.
in the dub, they censor out the guns. Instead of having the gun sound effect, they would have laser sound effects.
I see. Hmm. With so is like Amy. Does Amy get stronger at least?
When the plot demands for it. Like sometimes she'll be like the hero, and sometimes she'll be the damsel in distress. Whenever the plot demands for one of them.
Hmm. Curse you, early 2000 cartoons.
Yeah,
If you want to learn the history of Sonic X,
there's a
it's
lot
very
of. Also, I noticed watching it. There was like a lot of animation errors.
Yeah, like some of the, well, I mean, like some of the human characters just seem like really off.
Well, it's not that. It's just that for like one right here, and it was showing Amy's legs. I could have sworn I saw that her legs was tan, but her legs are supposed to be pink. And it had like a close up of Knuckles. His eyes was green, but his eyes are supposed to be purple.
I thought they were brown.
Not a purple.
Oh,
important.
oh, okay.
Yeah, Sonic and Amy they have green eyes. Tails have blue eyes, and Knuckles have purple eyes. But there was a shot where Knuckles had green eyes.
So,
It's if you want to learn their history, it's very difficult because it is that thing. How they made the show is get pretty upsetting.
oh, how?
Do you want to tell her?
Um, I don't know too much about the animation history about it.
Okay, let me tell her then. You know the key animation that had to do with all animation. The key
Yeah.
one doing every movement.
Mm-hmm.
It's only one person.
Yeah, I heard that part. Only one person did like the key animating.
That poor, poor soul.
It's a woman, and I'm like, oh no, poor woman. Imagining getting every scene for 2 seasons.
Oh, for 2 seasons?
2 seasons.
No, that's horrible.
I think the third season decide to change that part. Change
That's
it.
good. Well, that's good.
Yeah. And you thought Dragon Ball Super's animation history was bad.
Wait until you see Sonic X.
Yes.
Mhm.
I can't miss that deadline.
Poor, poor woman.
Alright, so overall thoughts on episode 3? Just okay?
That's okay. I'm happy that we got to see Best Girl Amy too.
Right. And we got so far we got introduced to the entire cast this season.
Yep, we already got the entire
And we're
cast.
missing one.
Oh yeah, the purple fox.
Oh, the purple book, yes. But you're missing another one.
uh,
Uh,
I think we should watch episode 4 to see.
Yes.
I
the ending was really weird. They just ended the episode with them staring at each other.
Yeah, they did drag that on for a little bit.
Were they supposed Was there supposed to be dialogue or something?
Oh,
Maybe I'm not exactly sure.
you don't
Were they
watch the Japanese version because it's hard to find anyway.
Actually, you can find it on Hulu.
Hulu, yeah, but I mean the Japanese version.
Oh,
No,
they're
no,
all
no, for kids.
Oh, okay. Um, this episode was fine as it was. There was just a lot of like Dragon Ball Z stuff that I noticed.
Yeah, the 7 Chaos Emeralds, the 7 Dragon Balls, and when they get together, something amazing happens, and then they all scatter.
Yep, it's like this is Dragon Ball Z.
And
First the
the
Scouter, and now the Dragon Balls themselves. What's next? Super Saiyan?
oh, probably.
Pump chink. I already know that he turns blonde, so it's not going to be like a
Yeah,
spoiler
it's
for
in
me.
the games. It's been out. I mean, he's been going super ever since 1992 in Sonic 2.
Yeah, so like I already know about that already. There was like
What's next? A Vegeta clone?
Shadow in the shadows. What's
Probably.
next? A Piccolo look-alike?
I mean, that's Knuckles.
Knuckles. What's next? A Pokemon ripoff?
Probably.
Cosmo in season 3 be
Stop.
like,
Mm,
Stop.
do not disrespect Cosmo. She's better than actually that Pokemon. I don't know who that Pokemon name, but she's better than that.
he looks like a Pokemon.
She's okay. Freaking Celebi.
That's the one that reminds me of her.
She looks more like God of War.
But I don't know, like for me, she just reminds me of like I think it was Celebi. It was just like this Pokemon movie. Isn't
Yeah,
that?
the plant. But
Mm-hmm.
so this episode, like again, this is like this series is a Saturday morning cartoon. Just remember that.
Okay, I getcha.
It's funny because every Saturday morning I was wake up. Like I would set my alarm just for this show. Like yes, I would watch like Yu-Gi-Oh and Kirby and Pokemon, but I would specifically wake up for this show.
I woke up with Kirby only. Kirby. The song was the best.
Kirby, he's a one. Right back at ya. Yeah.
It was so good song. And I'm like, how come we don't have this no more?
Speaking
Yeah, like
of songs and intros, what do you think of the intro?
the intro's pretty good. It's one of those intros that sort of like shows all the spoilers that are gonna come.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about these early 2000s. Like they'll take clips of the show and they'll splice it together. It's like a glorified AMV.
It is, and like that's what I don't like about it. It's like I want to be able to like be able to experience this show or like the later episodes through a surprise, and then like this intro kind of like
Yeah.
spoils everything.
I
for me.
remember back in Dragon Ball GT era, they showed Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in the intro and the outro. I'm thinking, what?
What that? Why are they furry now?
Yeah,
Why do they
that's a
have
bit. They did
eyeliner?
this for every single anime back in the day. It was like it was like in the early 2000s when it was like I guess Americans or like just for kids in general didn't care too much about the anime industry, so they just spliced together this glorified AMV.
So for the true AMV back in the day.
Yeah.
And then I watched Dragon Ball. Then I watched now Dragon Ball Z. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! X. Yu-Gi-Oh!
I mean
The one with
GX.
the motorcycle. No, yes, the motorcycle one.
Oh, 5Ds.
I think yes. That was like the motorcycle. Imagine playing cards and all of a sudden you
Card
crash into
games
the
on motorcycles. What the
wall. This is just that I was like thinking hours. Like, did crime rate go up? Did death of motorcycle go up too?
Card games on motorcycles.
But yeah, like so far, like this episode was like okay. It's
Alright.
not really.
I like the next episode right here.
Is it like
But you know what's my favorite part of all?
Huh?
what?
It's gonna catch that shitty boy. Like how the kid Chris looked, he looked like a girl at that moment. I said, Chris, no, don't do this. Like, yeah, we
He reminds me of Cloud from Kingdom Hearts. That's what he looks like. Well, he does. Like he got the hair. He's got
Oh
the
no,
hair,
not
the
Cloud
skin tone,
striped.
Oh no.
and then no, not Cloud. Why the fuck did I say Cloud? Sora. I meant
I'm gonna
Sora.
say, yeah, he looks more like Sora.
Why the fuck did I say Cloud? I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
stupid.
all the same.
Chris. Chris.
The only
It's
difference is that Cloud is in Smash.
Why the fuck? I don't know. Cloud's. Why the fuck did I say Cloud? It's Sora. Sora. Ah, I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
I'm gonna play the next episode.
Okay.
So, what do you think of this episode?
Knuckles was so stupid in this episode.
Well, here's the thing. That is a character trait that he is gullible. Let me repeat that. He's gullible, not stupid. Sonic Boom. He just gullible.
It's just. Well, I guess like if he's gullible, that's cool. But I mean, like Dr. Eggman, the one that like kidnapped like a little girl and like her like living plush doll, is gonna want to live in peace. There's a borderline between gullible and being plain out stupid.
Well, this is I want to say this is a reference to Sonic 3 when Eggman tricked Knuckles to saying like Sonic is here to steal the Master Emerald, and Eggman lied to him and betrayed him at the end. And so Knuckles had to team up with Sonic to take down Eggman. I want to say this is a reference to Sonic 3.
Yeah, but they didn't do a good job.
Yeah, it's just Eggman.
Yeah,
The main villain is literally going to you and like lying through his teeth. It's so obvious.
Right. Well, Knuckles is desperate. He wants to go back to Angel Island to protect the Master Emerald.
I guess it's just, I know he said that he and Sonic aren't friends. They're more like rivals, I believe. But
Right.
I mean, like, like I said, there's a difference between like trusting a villain and like going after your rival and like, having a brain.
Again, he's gullible and he's a knucklehead.
Hence the name.
Right.
Ayo. It's just like this episode's kind of the classic, liar revealed, or like the liar.
Yeah. And they needed Sonic and Knuckles to fight at some point, so this would have been like a good excuse.
Yeah, I guess it had good action scene and it had like funny moments. I loved it when like Amy was pretending to be a doll.
Funny enough, I actually do have a life-size plush of Tails.
I thought you were going to say you have like a life-size version of Amy.
we don't want to go through that.
No, we don't want to talk about that. But no, I have a life-size plush of Tails. Like it's to scale.
Oh, nice.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
All right, let me get it.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oi, too tiny. Little.
Tails' size is like 3 feet, so like this is to scale.
Oh, nice. Do you have like one for Sonic?
No, I have one for Shadow.
Oh, okay. Same. I think they're the same size.
Yeah.
So one thing that I do want to say about the show is I do kind of like the dynamic between like Knuckles and Amy.
Oh yeah, how Amy is like the little angel on Knuckles' shoulder.
Yeah. Like I don't ship it because like I ship Sonic and Amy like crazy. But I do like how she's like the only one that can like poke all his buttons and he's still a little soft with her.
Right.
Or well, he does yell back at her, but he still like sort of does what she wants.
Yeah.
So I do like that dynamic of it's like, bratty older brother and then like charming little sister.
Right, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, do not ship.
It's funny enough because like when Amy when she got her new design, everyone thought she was an echidna.
What's her new design?
Oh no, that's her new design from her classic design.
Oh, can someone show me the classic design?
Yeah, I can show you. Hold on. Her classic Amy Rose outfit.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Oh, I have this plush right here.
Oh no, I know what you do with it. Don't do nothing to
Shut
it.
up. I don't have a jar big enough.
Oh my god. Is she supposed to be like a kid in this version?
Canonically, I have the manual right here. Canonically, Amy is. I want to say she's like 12. Yep, she is 12.
But I think in the comic they said she wished herself to be older and she
Yeah,
became
in the
old.
Archie comics, she was too young to be a part of the Freedom Fighters, so she made a wish to make herself older so she could join and be with Sonic.
But she's still 12 in the same still way.
I want to say all the classic designs are the same age as the modern designs. It's kind of weird, but that's how it is.
It is. And that's when Amy was being the same design forever except for this one.
So yeah, so this is her classic design, but when she got over to like the modern design, everyone thought she was an echidna like Knuckles because her hair went down.
Yeah, I can see. Like here, she obviously looks more like a hedgehog.
Well, at least like Sonic.
But she's straightening her hair, guys. She's straightening her hair.
And she straightened her hair.
This is a good episode. All right, so what do you think of this episode?
It's a Chris episode, so like I don't.
There's not anything important.
Yeah, it's just a.
Like I said, I got up in the middle of it, went to go get dinner.
Yeah, I mean, like I guess in a way, it's like good to like flesh out like even like your side characters. But I mean, like this is Chris. We don't really
Care.
really care.
Honestly,
care.
I feel like the robot shouldn't have been destroyed.
Yeah, I feel so bad.
No, they're like this. Can we destroy? He's like, nah, continue so we want to make more characters.
Well, it's just that it's right now it's still a quote unquote Saturday morning cartoon, so they gotta like reset.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I feel like the robot shouldn't have been killed, but I can see where they're coming from. They gotta reset.
Yeah, but it's like it's so tragic. He just wanted to like be a good teacher. Why? Why? R.I.P.
There's no happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
There's only suffering.
Mm-hmm. This episode was okay. I just noticed like a few like animation errors in the beginning, especially with Amy. Like her eyes just seemed so creepy sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes the eyes could be a little too big, but the pupils themselves look really small.
Yeah, so it looks like he's just creeping on everybody.
Alright, I want to play the next episode. So, what'd you think of this episode?
Cream and cheese are so cute. I love them.
Yeah.
Yep. There's just something about like I guess Cream's character or even like her voice that doesn't give off like the annoying cute kid vibe. She is actually pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, like I think her voice suits her very much. Like normally you could have like those annoying kids, but like with her voice, like it's like very soft spoken. Even when she yells, it's very soft spoken, kind of like Fluttershy in a way.
Yeah, that's kind of what she sort of reminds me of, like a very friendly. Well, Fluttershy's already friendly, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. She's a very kid-like Fluttershy. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
So in the video games, does Cream and Cheese also appear?
Yes, I think the first appearance was Sonic Advance, and she was OP in that game.
Oh, why?
And because I think she was easy mode, and she could use cheese as an attack, and it's like a disjointed hitbox where like you could launch cheese at the enemies, and the cheese will attack, and you just stand behind while cheese do all the work.
That's animal abuse.
Nah, freaking!
Yeah.
You should see the Chow Garden.
I don't know. But like this episode was pretty cute. We just saw, Cream and Cheese just run around and just causing havoc
Yeah.
everywhere they went. It was awesome. Um, so in the video games, is it also like, a quest to find their mom or something?
Well, in this one, like her mom is off on the other world, back on Mobius, their original planet.
Ah, okay.
I think there's a video game where you guys save Cream's mom. I think that
Oh,
was Sonic Advance 2. I haven't played the Advance games, but I think there was a cutscene where Sonic had to save Cream's mother.
okay, okay. How old is Cream anyway?
I think she's 6. Let me check the manual. She is 6.
Aw, she's a baby. She's just a little baby. Yeah, like, cute episode. Mm, let's see the next one.
All right. So, what do you think of this episode?
Monster Eggman. He tried to take away TV. You can take away anything else, but not our.
They took away our bootleg Barney.
God fucking damn it. I don't know.
So in this episode, we get introduced to the new tornado, the X tornado.
Oh, so it's gonna come back again then.
Yeah, this is gonna be the new plane from now on.
Oh, okay, that's actually a pretty cool change.
Yeah, so instead of the biplane that you see in the video games, we get this.
Yes, thing. Pretty cool. I like the design for it. And
Oh,
I like
yeah.
how they try to upgrade things.
Yeah, they try and modernize it.
Which is, a good change to have once in a while.
Yeah.
This episode's okay. We got to see, a Tails episode, and we got to see, this new upgrade for his own plane.
Yeah, and of course the scientist has a sub lab.
Of course he does. We keep having, this recycled animation with, Eggman, and it's driving me crazy.
Yeah, that'll stop soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
Yeah,
It's
it's one of the things where what villain of the week we're gonna see this time.
And this time he's gone too far. Taking away our American cartoons. How dare he? Alright then, next episode.
Alright. What'd you think of this episode?
This is my favorite by far.
I know, I love this episode.
It's everything about this episode is just cute. It's badass, and I just want to squeeze Sonic and Amy so much right now. He threw himself into the water just to save her. That was so cute.
I know. Also, the place Emerald Coast is an actual place in the games.
Oh, that's a cute little Easter egg.
Yeah, in Sonic Adventure 1, the first level is called Emerald Coast.
Okay, that's cool. And I just really like this. Yeah.
Oh no, keep going.
I was gonna say I really like this ship. I love how because usually we've seen Amy kind of like the damsel in distress, which I don't really mind as much because I still like her as a character. But this one, she just went berserk and she kicked some ass.
Oh yeah. Like I said, she could be the hero.
I just like watching her just go berserk. And then at the end, Sonic saves her and he wears his little the bracelet that she gave him.
Not only that, he fixes it.
Yeah, he fixed it for her. That was everything about this episode I love. This is my favorite by far.
I like it too. Freaking I noticed some animation errors. For one, Amy's legs at one point it was tan, in a previous episode. And I saw there was a shot where Amy there was one shot where Amy had her sandals on, and another shot where she had her boots on. She was supposed to have her boots on, but in one shot she had her sandals on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's another thing that's I guess they introduced in this one. In this universe, they don't have toes. They have what I like to call bean feet.
Bean feet?
Yeah, 'cause if you look when Amy wear her sandals, she didn't have any toes. They were just a bean shape.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Man, you should have seen the adventure of Sonic the Hedgehog's feet.
uh, what type of feet did they have?
They were like, it was so weird. It was like they looked naked.
Naked?
Yeah, because like Sonic has toes, but they were like animal toes, but like his feet were like fleshy color.
That's weird.
It's weird.
I I don't know how to feel about that.
Lick your feet.
Hmm.
But I
No.
really like this episode. It's really I just love shipping episodes like this.
Yeah, I am like a sucker for like, cute romantic stuff like this. And this episode was just really good. And like I said, Sonic and Amy are like one of my is like favorite ship in Sonic. Even though I don't know Sonic that well.
Right.
And they're just cute for each other. Like when she tries to give him the bracelet. He does. At first, I thought he was gonna say like I don't want it or like something kind of rude like that, so that way it can give her an excuse to like hit him or something like that. But he actually like tried to grab it from her. That was cute. Everything about this is cute.
And I love this episode.
I want to hug them. I want to hug them so much. Okay, we can go to next episode now.
All right.
Better be good.
What'd you think of this episode?
It reminds me of the Steven Universe episode where like they played against the Rubies.
Oh yeah, that was a good episode. I would think of the episode of Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, when like Yamcha actually finally had, after like more than 20 years,
Yeah.
the only place where Yamcha can actually have a win, baseball.
I mean, he is a baseball player.
Yeah.
And also watching it reminds me when I played the Olympic Games, the Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games, and how Sonic is OP in those games.
Oh yeah, like I actually have one of those. I think it was the 2012.
2012 Winter Games, or
Yeah, that's the
I like the Winter Games. Those are fun. But like, if you play like the Summer Games and you pick any running event and you pick Sonic, you automatically win.
Oh yeah, well, no shit, why you would win. He's like, of course he would be OP in his own, sport. Yeah, I remember like, playing the winter games and like, getting really competitive with like my little brother and stuff like that. And like I'm kind of a sore loser. Still am.
Yeah, same. Like, I'm the Sonic guy. I'm supposed to win.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like we would both pick Sonic, so it would be like an interesting match. Or like one of us would be like Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic, Shadow.
Yeah, or like I think Amy was in there too,
Yeah.
but she wasn't that fast.
No, she would be like an all-around character, just like Mario and Luigi.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But yeah, I like this episode. So right now we have so Sonic has 1 emerald and Eggman has 1 emerald. So like with the emerald, it's like once you have 1 emerald, it could like locate another emerald just by like being close to it. And it'll like brighten up, and eventually they'll make a radar.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, like so far like well, like the last episodes have been okay, but it's just been like filler for a while.
Yeah, pretty
So I'm
much.
glad that we're starting to get back to the plot.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's one thing I gotta show you before we move on.
All right, let's see.
Let's see.
Did Sonic say fuck this time?
No, it's about Cream.
What did Cream do?
She flirts with the robot.
Cream. What? Oh, yeah, like that one scene.
Yeah, you see, yeah, and they edit that down to where Cream just like acts all like cute and innocent, but in the Japan version, she flirts with the robot so she could get first base.
Don't touch the child. Cream, who the hell taught you that?
It was the old man that told us to do that.
Old man, what are you doing?
The old man scientist, he told Cream to like flirt with the robot so she could get first base.
What kind of first base is he talking about? Do we have the same idea for the
we don't need
first
to talk
base, old
about
man? Oh my my god. But like, I can understand like why they would censor that here. That would not fly with like any American mom.
She's like 6.
I know. She's like, why, old man? What are you teaching this poor little 6-year-old? Don't touch the child.
All right, next episode.
Mm-hmm.
So, what'd you think of this episode?
It's the simp episode.
Rouge is so good in this series.
Mm-hmm. I believe Rouge is responsible for many awakenings for many young boys. Like, it's weird for me, but I kind of like the dynamic that she has with the cop woman.
Oh,
Does
Topaz?
Yeah. Does the Topaz ever come back, or is she like a
Oh, yeah, she's a recurring character.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So
This will be another, like, quote-unquote ship right here at Rouge's Topaz.
yeah, I can see why. It's like they're constantly bickering like a married couple, so
Yeah.
I can see why people would like ship them together.
Also, in the Japanese version, when Topaz busts out the handcuff and tries to arrest Rouge, Rouge says, "Oh, so you like to play rough."
There's the Yuri shit that we all know and love. Yeah, like I can see why anybody would like ship it. I kind of ship it myself. I just need to see like more episodes of them just to like confirm my shit.
We'll get more. So Rouge is essentially Catwoman.
Yeah, kind of. I can sort of like tell by this, just like the way that she talks, the way that she likes to steal precious jewels. She's Catwoman.
Yeah, and her outfit.
Yeah, that outfit.
That skin tight suit.
With that heart shaped,
Yeah.
breastplate. It's like, this is Catwoman. But in this version, they say she's a bat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't really see much about anything batty except for like, the
bat wings.
Her wings. Yeah. I like every single time when I saw Rouge in like Sonic things, I always thought that she was just like a flying hedgehog or something. I don't know why.
But to be fair, not a lot of the characters look like what they're supposed to look like. I mean, clearly you can see like Cream, she's a rabbit, and Tails, he's a fox. But with Sonic being a hedgehog, and then like Knuckles being an echidna, you don't really see it in them. You just gotta take their word for it.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of hard to like tell with like their designs. Like with Amy, there's nothing really like she's a hedgehog, right? Amy's supposed to be a hedgehog. There's nothing in her design that tells me that she's a hedgehog.
Yeah, she doesn't like her quills go down like normal hair, and she doesn't have any back quills like Shadow or Sonic.
Yeah, so it's like what are you, Amy? You're just like a walking pink freak. But I still love you.
Right.
This episode's good for like introducing Rouge and
Topaz.
And Topaz. It's a good episode.
All
right, we can go to the next one.
All right.
What do you mean next time?
So, what'd you think of this? Or should we wait until we see part 2?
Oh, geez, Joseph. The idea of Sonic being able to reach his friends in time, it's killing me. This episode's fine as it is. It's, I don't really see why it should be like cut into 2.
Because this is the mid-season finale.
Yeah, but I don't know, it just seems like a longer version of like a typical episode. The one thing that stands out to me was when like the president came over to the house and then the maid went batshit. That was awesome. Like, she is not afraid of anything. The president comes to the house, you're not allowed inside. Well, I'm the president, not in my goddamn house.
Well, it's not the president, it's the president's aide.
Ah,
yeah,
okay.
that was the president's right-hand man.
I thought he said I thought she said like, "Aren't you the president or something?"
No, she said that's the president's aide. You probably couldn't understand her because of the accent.
Yeah, but like she is just like a badass woman. She like runs inside, gets water, shoots them down. I love it.
Oh yeah, she don't take any crap from anyone.
I love that in any type of character. But like this, like I said, this episode's okay. It's fine as it is.
All right, let's watch
Maybe
part two.
Yeah, let's go to part two.
So, what did you think of this episode?
This one's actually a good, season mid finale.
Oh yeah, because like the last episode was like more of a setup. This is actually more of a finale.
Yeah, the payoff. It's really nice. I didn't say last episode, but like Rouge's quote unquote disguise is the most worthless things I've ever seen.
Yeah, because like they're in broad daylight. I don't understand why she wearing like this ninja outfit.
Not only that, but I mean, like, out of all of the task force, anyone would recognize her just by her body shape alone. I mean, like, what? Who else is a humanoid bat walking around stealing jewelry? Is there another one? Why does she need a disguise?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, she should have wore that when she was like sneaking into Eggman's base.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's literally no reason why she's disguised herself. That's stupid.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to say last episode there was a couple of scenes where the animators drew Knuckles with fingers.
Why? I didn't catch that.
It's a good thing you didn't, because it's creepy. Seeing Knuckles with fingers is gross.
Seeing any sort of like Sonic character without their gloves is like weird.
Well, like he had his gloves on, just that he has boxing gloves, but he drawn with boxing glove and those like spikes on his knuckles. But for some reason, sometimes the animators would draw him with hands, like Sonic hands.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm guessing it was like schedules and like I guess they didn't realize or whatever.
Yeah, like an excuse. That's a good excuse, I mean.
Yeah, but it's like it's easier to draw the freaking boxing glove than to draw like each individual fingers. I don't understand.
I think like when you're like in the zone and you're like there's pressure and there's stress around, you're like sometimes you just don't think, you just gotta draw. You gotta draw.
You gotta go with it.
Yeah. So I think like that should be an explanation of that. So what's Knuckles and Rouge's relationship? She said in this episode that he's cute, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's another major ship in the fandom is those two.
What?
Yeah, that's a big ship right there. Is Knuckles and Rouge.
I am torn. Who do I ship? It love triangle. Bullshit.
Wait until Shadow get introduced.
The bullshit. Speaking of Shadow, when is he coming back? When is he?
Season 2.
I want to see Shadow. I want to see Sonic's version of Vegeta.
Trust me, you'll see him.
Can't wait. I want to see it now. Now.
Well, we gotta go through. We're halfway done to season 1.
Okay. Yay! So far, the show's pretty good. It's like a cute little, Saturday morning cartoon.
Yep, which it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wake up every Saturday morning just to see this.
Oh, yeah. I would do that, with another shows, like Transformers Animated. That was my show for me.
Yeah. Too bad Saturday morning cartoons are dead and everything went to Netflix so you can watch it at any time.
Yeah, it's like kids nowadays would never know the excitement and
I know they're so privileged to get the entire season just like that. We had to wait every week at a certain time. If you miss it, too bad.
Yeah. There was this one time, when they actually changed the schedule for me and I didn't know until last second. I remember I would just try to wake up 2 hours earlier so that way, I'd make sure I'd watch it. But then when I got downstairs and I turned on the TV, that's when the new episode ended and I'm like, what?
I remember I would that Friday night I would go on the guide. I would go to 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning to see, okay, is Sonic on at this time, so I know what time to wake up. Like, okay, he's on at this time. I want to set my alarm and I'll wake up.
Oh yeah, like that's what I had to do. Like after that experience, I learned from my mistakes, and I'm like, okay, I gotta like schedule everything. I gotta make sure. At one point, for some reason, they would only show like the reruns at 5 o'clock in the morning. At one point, and so like I would have to like wake up really early, sneak to the TV, and try to like watch it in the low volume.
Bro,
And
that's what happened to Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom
uh,
will come on Cartoon Network, but they'll only air it like at 5 o'clock in the morning. Or like, what kid is gonna watch this at 5 o'clock in the morning?
didn't you watch it at 5 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, but at that point, I was already in college.
At that point, I was already.
I was already a man.
I was already a man.
It's funny enough because at some point, Sonic Boom was the most watched TV show on his time slot.
And so it's weird, how like this
Yeah,
stuff works.
we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yep, now it's all like streaming
Yep,
privilege.
you get the entire season just drops in just a blink of an eye, and you can watch it whenever you want.
Yeah, it's like it's like that just takes away the fun out of it.
I know, having to wake up and like if you miss it, like better luck next time.
Yeah, like and then the stress, the anxiety of like missing it. That's why you have to be dedicated. You gotta like
That's the only stressful thing about being a kid at that age is missing a cartoon.
And then like look at us now. We didn't know. All right, if you want, we can like review the next episode soon.
All right.